Nebraska is currently hosting a big time Power 4 offensive lineman transfer on a visit. So in today's video, I'm going to go over who this guy is, what he brings to the table, what school he comes from, and everything else you need to know, along with an update around one of Nebraska's biggest targets in the portal. So really quick, we have a lot to get into. Make sure to hit that like button. And also, I want to thank every single one of you guys for 9,000 subscribers. We're now on the road to 10,000, and I'm going to make you a promise. I will work tirelessly every single day to bring you the best content on Husker YouTube, whether that's daily uploads, transfer portal updates, coaching updates, recruiting updates, breaking news, whatever you want. I got you covered. So please, if that sounds good, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's hit 10,000 by New Year's. I'm so grateful for all of you. But without further ado, let's get into it. Going over this update, Nebraska is going after one of the better offensive linemen in the transfer portal. He goes by the name of Keagen Trost, senior offensive tackle from Wake Forest, listed at 6'4", 310 pounds, 1 year of eligibility remaining. And this guy is an absolute stud. He's racked up some big time offers around the country, whether that's Florida State, Cal, Arizona, Northwestern, Pitt, among with many other schools. But I'm happy to report that he's currently on a visit with Nebraska today. So let's get into what he provides Nebraska, how good of a player is he, and everything you need to know. So he started all year at right tackle for Wake Forest, all 12 games. Before that, he was at Indiana State and started a bunch of games with them, was one of the better tackles in all of FCS football. Again, 1 year of eligibility remaining. He's a sixth-year senior, a guy who's had a lot of experience and really, really good tackle. Again, 6'4", 310 pounds, very physical. When I was watching this guy on film, very strong in the running game. He has the ability to lay pancakes on people. Again, uses his feet very well, uses his hands very well to bring opposing defensive linemen down. Pretty solid in the pass pro, nothing crazy, but just a very solid offensive lineman. Again, and for that reason, a lot of big-time programs want him around the country, but he's currently visiting Nebraska, and it would be big for the Huskers to lock him down. Again, we desperately need depth on this offensive line. We need guys who can come in here and compete to start. That's what we get in Keagen Trost, a guy who just, again, has a lot of starting experience, 6-year senior, and he would immediately add depth to this room. So, again, he's visiting Nebraska right now. Should be noted, he will be visiting Mississippi State on Friday, but Nebraska gets that first visit. That's very important. In the transfer portal, you want that first visit to lock these guys down, get them to sign the paperwork. So hopefully Nebraska can get this guy to commit. But again, just a super solid offensive tackle. Wake Forest fans were sad to see him leave. Strong in the running game, a lot of experience, a lot of starting experience. And hopefully, if he comes here, he's going to give this offensive line a lot of depth and he'll compete for a starting job. So, wanted to give you guys an update around that. Keagen Trost, Wake Forest offensive tackle, will be visiting Nebraska today. Watch out for that name. We really need offensive line depth. And I also want to give you guys an update around Isaiah World and my thoughts. Now, this is the #1 offensive tackle in the transfer portal. Absolute stud, 6'8", transfer from Nevada. So his top three: Nebraska, Oregon, Texas A&M, currently on a visit with the Ducks. People are asking me what the percentage is that Nebraska's going to land him. I'd say about 40%. I'll just say this. From what I've heard, it is a complete bidding war. This guy cares about money, and don't get me wrong, most transfers care about money, but his price tag is very high because he's a very, very good tackle, one of the best tackles in the transfer portal right now. So Isaiah World, I put it about a 40% chance that we land him. You know, it's hard to outbid teams like Oregon, but the thing is, if he comes here, he's going to be an automatic starter. I don't know if that's the case with Oregon, with how good their offensive line is. And it was also noted that Isaiah World really likes Donovan Raiola and Matt Rhule. So I actually kind of feel okay about where we stand here. And it also should be noted that Nebraska is being very aggressive with their NIL when it comes to Isaiah World. They understand how good he is. So wanted to give you guys an update. I'd say 40%, but he's currently on a visit with Oregon. Hopefully we can get him to delay his commitment probably to the weekend and then make a final push. So that would be big if we could lock down these two offensive tackles, maybe get an offensive guard there. That'd be a really, really good transfer portal class on that offensive line. All right, guys, want to give you guys that update around Nebraska and some offensive line targets they're going after. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Once again, thank you guys for 9,000. Let's get to 10,000 by New Year's. I'm excited, man. Excited to put in the work, and let's hit it. All right, guys. Once again, let me know in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go Big Red, go Rhule, and see you in the next one.